In Chapter 17 of my FE7 Meh Units Only Ironman, we are put on the clock to quickly recruit Raven, who has a grudge against Hector's territory of Ostia. Thankfully, we have Raven's long-lost sister, Priscilla, to help us recruit him through their, questionable relationship. We also have to outpace a thief at the far northern side of the map without cavalry. I have done this chapter multiple times, and it is literally impossible to stop the thief before he gets access to the silver sword without Marcus. But it is still possible to get the more important promotion item, the Knight's Crest, before he can leave. We start off by using Lynn to decimate a nearby mercenary, and Dorcas to cave in the skull of a nearby armor knight with a silver axe before placing Hector as far up as we can with a hand axe to retaliate against the many archers, and also trading Dorcas his hand axe back so he can also retaliate on enemy phase. We then have Oswin and Urk remove the last Myrmidon, and I have Ellawood rescue drop Lynn out of harm's way before placing Bartrade to fill the last gap. There's always some risk to these units on turn 1 considering how many archers can concentrate fire on certain units, but we can clear this corridor out the following turn and rush Hector and Dorcas on ahead. It is vitally important that these two use all of their movement each turn, otherwise we will fall behind and lose out on the Knight's Crest and other important side objectives. The scariest part is by far these next two hallways. If our army misses a few too many attacks, we will be slowed to a crawl, and Dorcas will be in danger because of his relatively low durability. We are held up a little bit, but are able to position ourselves to recruit Raven before rushing as many people through the narrow hallway as we can. By the way, this rectangular box is more menacing than it looks, I can assure you. We have to bring several units through to rescue all the green units in the cage to the east before they kill themselves from a severe allergic reaction to perforation by arrows. The units that do rescue soldiers are kneecapped for the entire rest of the map due to reduced skill and speed while holding a unit. And lastly, these archers hit like trucks. They all have steel bows, so this chip damage they do can likely two-shot any of my middling units. Even the healthier ones like Dorcas can die in 3 to 4 hits. Which doesn't sound bad, but most units double and kill them in return because the steel bow weighs them down so much. This can spiral into a suffering from success situation as well. We also need the XP on other units since my experience spread is mostly on Dorcas, Oswin, and the 3 lords, so the risk is unavoidable. Sorry, I lost my cool for a second there. I've lost a number of units to this map in the past, so had to let my rage out just a little bit. No one dies this time, thankfully, and we are able to have Matthew and Hector block off the thief from escaping, securing us the Knight's Crest. While that happens, we have Oswin head to the southwestern corridor because the cavalry from last chapter wanted a rematch, this time with nomads. They don't hold as big of a threat to us as last chapter though, so they turn into delicious experience pace for Oswin to enjoy. After his feast, Oswin then has to make a long trek back to cripple the Flux Shaman near the beginning of the map, and we're able to secure the second promotion item, the Hero's Crest, and the Unlock Staff that the Shaman was guarding. Priscilla then almost causes her horse to break its back by lifting not only herself, but the heavy armor knight all the way back to the rest of the army, who gets some levels on Will, Urk, Ellawood, and Hector. And can I just say the level ups have been really lackluster across the board this chapter. Except for you, Will. You are a beautiful man that never lets me down and can do no wrong. And I guess Hector does get overall good level ups, but Oswin and Hector having 6 and 7 speed respectively, at this point in the game is really rough to see as we head into the front-loaded chapter of 17X. Oh yeah, I guess I should also mention we did recruit Lucius the monk. The whole reason we went ahead and had Marcus die to a rainstorm, essentially. He's a unit. That is for sure.